Sis, that was very powerful. And I know you really focused on quite a few things, especially financial toxicity and just overall financial illiteracy that many of us in our communities just, you know, we have a way of saving money or raising money. It's a thing called susu. I don't know if you want to speak to that or not, but we have our ways of kind of putting money in the community or fundraising, but it's not always the best. And, you know, unfortunately, sometimes we don't trust each other, which is again is another topic. But if you can, I guess, talk to us a little bit more about how or why life insurance, particularly in the African diaspora, how or why is this important? Like, how can this help serve as like an avenue for potential, um, maybe financial freedom?
Yeah. So, my health disparities research is actually what led me to understand the value of life insurance. Because a lot of times in the community, or like when you look on like the news or the TV or online, people are focused on selling insurance. Like, hey, if you need insurance, I can get you this rate. I can get you this policy for like $35 a month, $40 a month. Like the cheaper, the better. But when I got into the space where I was learning about financial toxicity and learning about that intersection of health and wealth, I got to see that, when you get that life changing diagnosis like cancer or stroke, or you have like kidney failure, like these are the diseases that can cause you to go bankrupt. These are the diseases that you can't really plan for, but when they do happen, it's not just like it doesn't just impact your health, but it also impacts your finances because you may never be able to go back to work. And most people's stream of income comes from your job. And like, even though you are sick, life goes on. You have kids, you have a mortgage, you have bills you have to pay. Just because you're sick, you don't necessarily get a break from those responsibilities. So when I got reintroduced to health life insurance, because I had a life insurance policy, but again, like I said, we don't really understand the value of these things. When I got reintroduced to it, I started learning about the term living benefits, right? And so this is when you can have, you can tap into your policy when you get these life changing diagnoses like cancer or stroke or kidney disease, or just like you have an accident that changes your life forever. And so now you have this financial reserve on your life that you can access when life happens, when you can't really plan for it. And so instead of you having cancer and going to have to go deplete all of your savings because, you don't have any money coming in, now you have some sort of reserve that you can tap into to assist you while you are dealing with this disease. And for like the diaspora, like we have a lot of myths regarding life insurance. It's like, oh, if you get it, that means that you're trying to promote somebody to die. It's like, we would rather like save our money as much as possible because, we need that. We have savings, we have good jobs, especially in the diaspora. Like we work really good jobs, we have a lot of money coming in, like we're perfectly fine, we're healthy. But when you think about the reality of it, is that um, when you have a disease like cancer, you probably need more than six figures to get through that disease. And I don't know what type of job that anybody's working that will be able to cover you while you are struggling with this disease and you may not be able to show up to work. And also, like, people focus so much on the negative, like, oh my goodness, life insurance is just a sale, it's just a sale, it's just a sale. But if you think about it, where else will you get a financial reserve on your life? How else will you protect your life? Like, you protect everything else but your life, which is irreplaceable on this earth.